Hi everyone. Notice something I understood in a deeper way. There's only now. Really, we are only dealing with what's happening now. We can only be dealing with what's happening now. What we call future is a production of the mind. It's made up of images from the past that we project in the future about the life of me. It's really a production, and it's based on the past. The past is just images. Of course, there are reactions in the body and feelings and all kind of stuff stored in our system, but it doesn't really exist. It doesn't. They don't exist. And I know what I'm saying now, it sounds like a cliche because it has been understood by many people and it's been thrown on every mug or on t-shirts. There's only now, be here and now, and it can fall flat. But to really deeply understand from higher reasoning and from awareness, that has a lot of implications. Also this now, when we call it now, this implies that there's like, now, like now, there's a series of now, but that's not like that. It's a now is a continuous, ever-present being aware. It's seamless, it's continuous. A big part of our unnecessary suffering is that we are suffering with what's not happening. We are going back into the memory files of the past, unconsciously, unwillingly, innocently, and rehash. Wow, no, that period, and I went to Italy and it was so good, and then I messed it up, and why did I do that? And if only this, if only that didn't happen, if only this did happen. So I'm churning old memories of some disappointment or some sad event, and the mind keeps going there, chewing on it, seemingly to understand, seemingly how to make sense of one's life. But going back into this imagined past is like, and we are suffering again and again with what's not happening now, with what happened then 20 years ago. We are suffering with what's not happening. I'm worrying now about something that will happen in 3 weeks. I'm apprehensive, anxious. So this is unnecessary suffering, self-created, optional. This really, we are burdening ourselves with much more than we are designed to handle. We can handle now. And ultimately, this continuous knowing, we just need to deal with this. We just need to deal with it. With the thoughts, with the feelings, with the memories. But we have no options, we have no choice if we are, this capacity of witnessing presence is unaware of itself and is constantly sucked into the thoughts and the feeling and the memory. Seemingly we have no choice. However, there is a choice. One needs to train. The more this mindfulness, awareness, self-remembering, presence, muscles, capacity develop, we can be established in the now. And then we cut our suffering in, like 80% of it will go away if we can stay in an ever-present now, knowing, presencing. And then Basically, we just need to deal with the day. It's just one day. Our life is one day repeating, 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 repeating. Like in Groundhog Day, but it doesn't mean that the same shit happens over and over. It's just that no matter what catastrophe is happening, no matter what is happening, relationally, globally, politically, we are going to go to bed tonight and wake up more fresh. And we only deal with one unit of time, one day. To me, this is like, whoa, I don't have to deal with this. You know, the idea of my future, the future of my life, the life of Mihai. And you know what I mean by that. Just be honest. You have this idea of the future of you, of Gina, of Stephanie, of James, the future of me as an imagined person. And then there's all of this scheming and planning, and we are missing the now, the day to day scheming and rehashing. If there is any awakening, any fulfillment by discovering our true nature, or if there's anything like that, it is now. It is all now. And then if there is any God, God is now. Now is God. God is now. Now is God. Or, you know, I know this word God has been corrupted for religious distortion and oppressive stuff, so I'm not talking about that imagined God, judgmental, with lots of rules and being outside of the universe, kind of watching and punishing and rewarding. That's a mind-made God. It's a human-made God. Yeah, I'm talking about the real God, reality, that which made it all possible. You know, so you see, I have this creek here. They are creatures in the creek. They are flowers. There's the spring. There's this body and this mind. So the creator of all things, the sustainer, the Tao, the Great Spirit. So if there is anything like that, it must be now. You know, Master Jesus said, you know, when he was asked, when is the kingdom of heaven going to come? How will we know? Like, will it be there, or at the end of time, or here or there? And Master Jesus said, no, the kingdom of heaven is here and now, in your own heart. Here, heart is more than the emotional function, is in the heart of our being. That which is aware right now of this message, of this guy talking, that is the presence of God within, unrecognized. But also, God, I have a friend, a dear brother who died recently, and he was in the work, and as he got closer to the end, the ego, the selfing diminished, and he would just sit on a bed looking in the garden, and he was just like a conscious cat. And we all know, if we really know we have a few moments to live, or we suddenly all this stops, and then we see the beauty. The beauty is God. And now, you know, hopefully humanity will make a U-turn towards healing and realigning, cleaning up from parasitical systems of governing, and hopefully, I pray and I hope, optimistic, that humanity will make a big turn soon, but it may not. Maybe it will collapse. be like this dystopian apocalyptic movies, and earthquakes and fire and robbers and, you know, like the dystopian movies, all of that, zombies, whatever. Okay, so then let's enjoy it now. Let's be here now, consciously find peace now. Thank you for inspiring me to share this. Ciao.